Tom Walters was a long-haul truck driver, known for crisscrossing the country, delivering goods to distant towns. For him, the road was life, endless highways, late-night radio, and pit stops at diners. But one route, Route 66 through the desolate Arizona desert, would change his life forever. It was a cold November night. Tom had a delivery scheduled for the next morning, so he decided to push through the night. As the truck rumbled along the empty highway, he noticed how the desert seemed eerily silent, devoid of the usual critters and sounds. The radio had gone to static miles back, and there was no cell service. Only the hum of his engine accompanied him. Around 2 a.m. Tom spotted a figure standing by the roadside, thumbing for a ride. It wasn't unusual to see hitchhikers, but this one looked strange. The figure was wearing a long coat. Despite the desert's mild weather, Tom thought of ignoring the person and driving on, but something compelled him to pull over. Maybe it was the loneliness of the road, or maybe it was something else, but before he knew it, the figure was climbing into the cab. The hitchhiker was a young woman, her face hidden beneath a hood. She said very little, but her presence filled the cab with an uncomfortable silence. Tom felt uneasy, as if something was watching him closely. He tried to make small talk, but the woman only gave short, cryptic answers. A few miles down the road, she suddenly asked, "Do you believe in ghosts?" Tom chuckled nervously, brushing it off as road banter. But her voice grew more insistent. "Do you believe the dead can come back?" Before Tom could answer, the woman vanished. She didn't open the door, didn't fade out, she just disappeared into thin air. Tom slammed on the brakes, skidding to a halt in the middle of the highway. His heart pounded, his hands gripped the wheel tightly as he scanned the cab, looking for any trace of her. But she was gone. Tom's blood ran cold. Trembling, he got out of the truck, shining his flashlight down the empty road. There were no signs of anyone having been there. His mind raced. Had he imagined it? Was he too tired to think straight? He climbed back into his cab, trying to compose himself. As he glanced in the rearview mirror, he saw her again. She was standing in the middle of the road, staring directly at him with hollow, lifeless eyes. He floored the gas, speeding away into the night, but no matter how fast he drove, he couldn't shake the feeling that she was still with him, watching from the shadows. To this day, Tom refuses to drive Route 66 at night. He believes he encountered something from beyond, a restless spirit bound to the lonely highway, forever searching for a ride.